And the same thing happens later on in the round. When the for you.
Down goes
getting caught the same way. No one did anything or made any mistake. It happens. That's
for the main event of the evening. For the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. The fight starts now. From Ventura, California, Vicious Victor Ortiz. And his opponent across the ring from Winter Haven, Florida, Andre Berto.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
They were contemporary recently, quoting Mike Tyson. Berto was both
pretty fast, crisp. It's explosive fighters that I've known, but physically I think he's still stronger, even though. But on the other hand,
far in the first round, Berto is busier, and down goes. Not going to rule it a knockdown. Berto tripped over Ortiz. Tega immediately made the ruling. He's a good referee who's a former fighter.
Punch did it, but you may be right.
Landing anywhere above the waist, and it did. Even if it was a grazing blow, he blocked. He wouldn't have went down there had I been hit.
Berto staggered again. Straight left hand by Ortiz. Go down in the corner. Credit for the knockdown. That he didn't get the first in due respect for Victor Ortiz's punching power. Can't wait.
But to prove that a fighter inside as well as outside, surprised by that.
I'm stunned. Berto pastes Ortiz with a big right hand. A lot of people thought Collazo might have. Ortiz walks through it. Keeps throwing. Berto blocking the shot. And in the late rounds to reel in Collazo. Don't know if he's... Ortiz is trying to get rid of him right here.
But I don't know what's going to happen tonight.
He's been hit with as big a shot as the left hand that put it.
Don't worry about that shit.
Part of the damage, the first two punches. Close your back.
Yeah, very explosive.
48.
But you know, yeah.
Keep in mind that Ortiz is...
Keep your punches in front.
I don't think he's fully recuperated.
Back in January, Bradley and
works we saw in the first round here. Good uppercut by Berto.
Break! Let him out. Break! Step back.
Ortiz is trying to land one more big effective punch, Emmanuel.
Yeah, he's trying to land one or two short punches. There you go, those short, compact punches.
who is basically a right-hander.
Berto has anything we've seen rocked by what Ortiz has.
This is confidence, Jim. It's his whole state of mind coming into that he was facing an he can't think that.
Landed a terrific right-hand shot in the corner, right there.
That's as good as the fact that he knocked the way he did.
All of Ortiz's punches are very
There's the right hand again, and
it's an official knockdown.
Ortiz glove touched the canvas. So now, 3 times. The first one was ruled a trip. The second, and Berto's landing, you've already seen the damage it can do.
And from far, don't throw it that way. Get closer and move to the
back shoot. Perfect time right hand, and at the same time that Ortiz was coming in with his legs.
Boxing match will emerge from the slugging again.
But Berto is still
fest, which has taken place so far. But they're back to
still never to me fully recuperate. Ortiz wasn't hurt that bad when he got up as compared to the way Berto was when he went down.
Uppercut.
Short punches.
This is fighting like a young man possessed.
Yeah. The big third. Left hand lands for Ortiz. Berto wobbling again as he goes back. Ortiz had a big... Berto hasn't yet seen the uppercut coming. And painted twice.
Watch your head inside.
There tonight.
Will answer a lot of the questions that we have about him.
Hard right hand by Berto, another. Berto keeps motioning Ortiz in as if to say, come on. Another straight brawl.
But you let the guy keep throwing those punches. He's playing the numbers. I think Berto is really still weak his leg.
And Berto alternating between looks of desperation.
When they get on their feet and listen and work. Listen.
He had to answer before.
How do you have it so far?
Okay, Jim. 28 in 8 rounds for the knockdowns in round 1 and 3. Victor Ortiz took it to Andre Berto because every time, I mean, I agree with you. I don't know why he kept motioning.
Yes, he looks like this is the type of guy that I hate to go in and be determined. I mean, not to lose tonight. I will not.
Again, Berto motions him in.
What is that? Manuel, why is it?
And that's the way he's
2
fighting.
more hard shots. Another right hook for Ortiz.
Not that sturdy right now. And he needs the ropes to hold him up.
What's the motioning Ortiz in?
Oh, that's it.
Big left hand by Berto. Ortiz walked right through it.
There you see the legs. That's why he's in the ropes. Because of the leg.
Break, let him out.
Straight left hand. Ortiz's power shots before.
Watch your head.
His legs are still weak to me.
He's still leaning against the ropes, but still motioning Ortiz in.
Listen, fuck that, man. Start bouncing. You hear me? Listen.
Coming into this fight that he was more fighter's mentality. In 4 rounds.
Wait, a rejuvenation for him because in his presumably a stronger opponent.
Could stand toe-to-toe with him. Now he's trying to go back to
made another pair of big shots. Physically dominant into the 5th round. Ortiz testing Berto's legs once again.
Berto fight as though he just needs one punch to change it all.
Yes, but this is, as you said, Larry, this is as a professional. Collazo was a tough fight, aggressive guy where he probably should have been fighting all the time.
The mantra for Ortiz coming into the fight in the junior welterweight division, and right now,
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. All you have to do is
Ortiz strafed Berto with a lot of power.
Story of winding up spending 2 weeks Jersey off the English coast.
This is the best start Berto's had in a round.
No, don't hit
And
him.
heads to try to fight.
Start for him, or is it just Ortiz?
I think it's Ortiz. It's very difficult for him to see. And when I was training Eminem, we was talking about.
Weren't you a national golden gloves? Just making the distinction for you. Down goes Ortiz on a perfect right hand shot by Berto. And Berto stood in the center of the ring. Now beats Ortiz to punch with the right hand.
Ortiz is left. This is the 6th round. It was the round.
Hard right hand by Berto. That was a spectacular rope.
All Berto is one shot out.
It's been a great round for Berto through the first 5. His uppercut is good too. Now Ortiz is gonna.
Oh my God!
What a fight! Best in Connecticut.
And you can see Mike Ortega getting in position, and then Berto goes down.
Finished the fight, left himself open.
Berto getting caught the same way.
People are dumbfounded at what they are seeing. The phrase is perhaps a bit overused, but
Rounds to 2, Victor Ortiz. You know, Jim, let's talk about round. The winner of the round has to get Andre Berto for about 2 minutes more in the round than Victor. In other words,
If there was an American fighter in the house, a must see. We've got 2 of them right now.
so far.
Ortiz, as compared to Berto, so still
It's
shows.
also down another time in the first round. It was shots which are landing for both fighters.
Oh my God!
This is what you get, youngs who want to be great men.
There have been so many fireworks and so many.
And I'm excited.
Thank you.
Does anybody think we've seen?
let him out.
And you saw the wobble there by Andre Berto.
Let him out.
Mikey.
your box.
They trying to sit back and try to catch. It's going to be very tough.
But it's really difficult, isn't it?
Is as fresh as they were earlier. Berto boxing is better than brawling into a serious fight than for any fight that he's won.
By Victor Ortiz. Michael Ortega warning Ortiz for hitting Berto.
Let's go.
Has injected himself too much into this. Maybe he's gotten too excited by all these knockdowns. We're not.
Behind the head.
Both fighters seem now they're in. Mentioned had a history of these kind of tumultuous fights in the end.
Yeah.
Keep it clean. Let's go.
Of the 290 combined landed punches, the slugfest all the way. Trainer Tony Morgan has asked him to he's for his part intelligently want
hold him. Come on, let's go. Stop.
Weapon.
4 pounds all the way through. There's never been any lack of power in the punches to me. It's tied 4 pounds.
Down to Berto. And in this round, Berto had a chance to win the quad fairly even toward the end of the fight.
With Harold on the last round, I'm not going to lay back the way he did.
That he has hit Andre Berto behind the head.
Take a point. You understand that? Okay.
Be careful not to hit Berto behind the head again.
Let him out.
Berto hasn't been able to pull the trigger.
No,
it's
so simple.
Rounds if he doesn't do.
No, because he's got to try to land that right hand.
6 rounds to 3, Victor Ortiz. There's no question enough. He needs one big shot. He's really got to do something spectacular.
Discerned, and now he's going to take a point.
I think that's it.
Time in.
I like the way he breaks him up quickly and doesn't let those clinches.
Put the power imprint taken away. This no doubt is the motivation to try to make this here.
Thought he was winning, and all he had to do is box.
Look at how weak Berto's legs are.
Very difficult for him.
I should remind everybody
Good left hand by Ortiz.
that Berto is ranked in the welterweight division. And that this is the first
Looks
fight.
like there's a new welterweight in town, and his name is Victor Ortiz.
And this is
That's right.
Watch your head.
A man possessed.
Doing very good. You're going to beat him.
He should, and here he's hitting him back. And it just one of those if I was a referee. And you purposely hit him.
Berto, 22 out of 54, 12 out of 31 for, at least on Harold Letterman's card.
befitting, overwhelming favorite, paying his title. He could be an done much better.
Done everything perfect. He would go in and then take a step back. He would be better because they just move forward and then have Berto off balance.
It looks really out of.
It's 1 and 2. The charging Ortiz the ropes. Trying to get the ropes to help out, and Ortiz is having his way again.
Stop the fight.
And Ortiz is doing just what he should.
Right. Right, let him out. Right, step back, step back.
Well, they promoted a box office attraction. It's taken him this.
11 rounds.
You're winning the fight. You're going to be the world champion.
Berto only threw 19 punches in the 11th round. Danny Garcia has been largely a cheerleader because Victor has been bringing it in every single round.
Well,
sportsmanlike
is the welterweight champion up for one more round.
You know, don't take any chances, but still keep fighting the fight.
Just created for himself a style which is about risk, and he just got hit with 2 right now. Berto had a moment.
A lot of people, most of all, how well he's taken. So
another big left hand for Ortiz. That shot the way he has eaten him all night long. 90 seconds left.
Right, go on the back, please.
wonderful smile. It's a magical backstory. Commitment, the soul. No one will question his heart after tonight.
I wouldn't question Berto neither.
It's been a courageous show by both fighters.
The stock of both fighters went up.
To another stratosphere. And fans will not be able to wait to see him back in that. Was excitement. He has the victory of a lifetime.
Team fighters like Klitschko.
Now let's go to ring announcer David.
By unanimous decision, and new WBC Welterweight Champion, Vicious Victor Ortiz.